perhaps you may be able to darken me on what my purpose would be to come on with what I have to say.
Well, what we could do is we could next week. I understand what you're saying because I think you have a positive method, and I think people should listen to it and should absorb it. But you're right. When you have people coming on talking about the death of a family member, it's a relatively young person. I don't know if they're going to be able to focus on the method that you're trying to provide to them. And then also they're concerned, and I got that this week. They're very concerned about what happened in Parliament this week. And I mean, Babatunde, you can tell me if what I'm hearing is incorrect, but that's all over the news. It happened on Tuesday, and then the Prime Minister came in and he did his thing on Thursday.
So how I'd suggest it now, because like T said, those are some salient points. However, though, it's almost like in the middle of the ocean. You're a ship in the middle of the ocean, boxed about by waves from all angles. But chief now is that savior, is that help coming in that ocean. I mean, when doom seems really doom, you have that little thing to give you some sort of strength to go on. So yeah, Chief, I hear you say, grieving and all of that. But when we are in our moment of grieving, we still need that help.
I just want Babatunde and Mr. Rattigan, I just want to be clear. The grieving and all that, I'm desensitized to that. That doesn't affect me. I'm very laser on keeping the emotion out of the fact of what is a remedy, and regardless of people's emotional state. I went through that when they were killing black men in the States back around 2015. Every other day you were hearing, oh, they shot this black man, this guy ran from the police, they shot him in the back. And so I had an elder from California ask me, and he was like, that's my people, I'm so upset. And I said, oh, you want to help? He said, yes. Can't we do something? I said, go tell the grieving family that they're actually white. I said, if they respect you trying to assist them, then your statement of I'm trying to help, quote unquote, my people, now it will have validity. If they disregard your remedy on what you're telling them, that's the reason why their loved one was killed and this is the way they need to act now going forward. If they reject that, then they weren't your people to begin with. And so he came to me so emotional because it was a very emotional time. Michael Brown, Trayvon Martin, all of that stuff. I said, go tell the family that they're actually white, and tell them they got to start calling themselves white. And you tell them that's the answer right there. He never brought that up to me again. And so that's why with what you're describing, Mr. Rattigan, that sounds like emergency down in Jamaica. The Prime Minister walking out of Parliament just off of the accusation. I was like, I don't know if it is sensible for me to come up in there. Not that I care to offend anybody, because I don't, but I just don't see how that blends together. Perhaps you can darken me though.
Right. So let me help you out here. So you coming up in here is allowing those ears and brain who need to hear this message and to tap in. Now, when the teacher shows up, the student should be ready. Once the teacher show up, it can never be said. The records can never show or say that the teacher never present. The student have to be ready, and the teacher show up. So the message is being disseminated. So yes, it's a turbulent time here with all of that going on and thing. But again, as part of claiming one's liberty and one awareness of self and, having standing and claiming what's right, the information must be presented. So amidst all of the storm, like I said, we're in the ocean, chief. Teacher show up or the savior show up now, presenting the information, and then next Saturday now, you get your all Saturday, all hours are 3 hours, whatever. No.
Well, I can't commit though for the following Saturday, but I do want to hear what Mr. Rattigan has to say though.
Right. Here's what I'm perceiving is that the teacher shows up and the students are not interested because they have other things on their mind. And then you would have wasted that opportunity because, the teacher would have been there in a passionate way trying to deliver a lecture, and people are looking through the window. They're looking out the window. They're talking to their friends. They're distracted by something else. So I understand where Chief is coming from, but even more so, Chief deserves, and like he said, last week he was supposed to be on for an half hour, and we went hour and a half, and it went by rather quickly. And like he said, he can't come back. It wouldn't make sense to come back for another 90 minutes. He's done 90 minutes already. He's used to doing 4-hour lectures, and so on and so forth. Tomorrow's going to be jam-packed. So what I would suggest is that we pick a date. I'll make the advertisement. I'll make a notice and say, listen, Chief is coming on, and we're going to be sitting down, and we're going to be talking about these issues for a solid 4 hours. So prepare yourselves. Come on. And then what I'll do is we can do it first, and then we can do some additional stories after that. I mean, Jamaica is, what I say, it's content rich. There's always something to talk about. So there's Haiti and all of this nonsense. So Guyana, Venezuela. So what I would suggest is that, Chief, you give me a Saturday that it can't be sometime this month. Well, actually, any Saturday between now and the first week of May. You give me a Saturday that you've cleared your schedule and you say, look, I've got 4 hours. And I will make the arrangements for you to be there for 4 hours. I'll prep everyone so that people come on knowing that they're not going to be hearing about a sorrow story or about this. And I mean, the sorrow stories, we need to broadcast those as well because they're human interest stories, and we all go through our sorrowful periods. But there's also a period where we need to be educated and informed. And I would like it to be more of a focus than a distraction. And I think, and I get where the Chief is coming from. Like you're saying, he's saying, I've got so many things going on that an hour and a half won't be sufficient. Further, he's not so sure that people are going to sit and be attentive to the message because they have so many other different things. I'm telling you, we have on the thing, and I didn't realize it until last night I sat down with the radio station. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 solid issues, and then we had more, and even today more issues came up, but we can dispense with those like within a few minutes or so. But we have 9 solid issues, including the Chief's issue. So I'm of the opinion that, all right, you know what, let's push this off, get the Chief to commit to a Saturday, and I will commit to that Saturday as well, and we do it for a solid 4 hours.
I'm looking tentatively March 30th. So tentatively March 30th, and I definitely will be able to come.
That's next week, right?
Yeah, that's next Saturday. That's in 7 days.
Okay.
So tentatively March 30th. I can definitely let you know within, by Monday if there's any issue. But right now, March 30th. Go ahead.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, because what I'm going to do, now that you've told me March 30th, I only come on once a week. And I used to do a whole bunch of shows, but right now I'm just doing just my show once a week. So when I go on tomorrow, I'm going to start advertising it. And then I'm going to tell all of my fellow bloggers, social media partners that, listen, I need you guys to advertise this on your platforms. because this is going to happen next week, Saturday. So I know you'll let me know if by Monday. But I'm gonna go ahead and do it because my next show is gonna be the show with you.
Great.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do advertisement tomorrow.
And you have my curriculum vitae, correct?
Yes, I think Babatunde sent. I think your wife sent it to me.
Okay, great. I know Babatunde has it. So that's it. So we're at 3:30 Eastern in 7 days, correct?
Correct.
All right.